Good evening, friends. Today I am going to tell something about how to speak in English. So, this video is a preliminary or introductory video. So, I'll make more videos on how to speak in English. So, here I'll tell something very basic thing. It will be useful for the beginners. Okay. So, first of all, when we want to speak in English, we have to know the language. Okay, so how we can know the language? So first we know the alphabet. After knowing the alphabet, we learn the word. Okay, various words, verbs, place names, people's names, uh, then um, articles, prepositions, all we have to learn. So verb list, this is very important because without verb we cannot speak, without verb we cannot make a sentence. So therefore we must know the verbs well. So we have to check our word stock. So what I did in my school days, I wrote all the words that I knew. So one by one, you can test yourself and take a copy, take a rough copy and write all the words that you know. Then after writing the words, okay, so you try to make sentence, small sentence, each of the word. Okay, so assertive sentence or interrogative sentence, so because you have to know so how to make question, how to ask question, then you have to know how to give the reply. So that's why, so you will make so different types of sentences. So for this you can see my videos. I have already made how to make interrogative. Okay, so this type of video you can see, and then after knowing the verbs, so you must know the basic structures. So for the basic structures you have to know the tense well. Okay, tense is so necessary. So without tense you cannot construct a sentence, okay, without knowing the tense. So therefore, so I have already made videos, 12 videos on 12 tenses. You can go through my previous videos. So there is a video on verb also. So this thing you clear, so try to make sentences. Then so this what I tell all are writing part. Okay, so before speak you must have knowledge on the language, so that you uh, have to know. So if you have already known the language to some extent, then you try to speak in English. Okay, speak in English. So uh, you can talk with yourself, you can talk in front of the mirror, you can talk with your friends, you can talk with your teachers, you can talk with your relatives. Okay, so initially you may make mistake, but do not hesitate to speak in English. Even though if you make mistake gradually, all mistakes will be corrected. You can do correct, you can speak correct English when you practice a lot. Okay, so initially, so uh, you gather knowledge on the language. Then after sufficient knowledge, if you think that I can read books, so you must know the words. So in order to know the words, you can read the storybooks, you can read the newspapers, you can read magazines. Okay, so you can read any books which you find interest. Okay, so interesting book you can read. So personal development books and or story books or any books so which you find easy to read. So I used to read wisdom when I when after even after passing the MA, I used to read wisdom. Right? They are very nice collection. Then what the books I mentioned, the Dale Carnegie's book, or Shiv Khera's book, or uh, Be the Beast by Joginder Singh. So these books are very encouraging books. You what you plan to do, uh, what you could not able to do in the day, everything you can write in your diary, and you can read your writing day after day. Then you can check your mistakes. Okay, so this is a very easy way to develop your writing. And so reading is also you have to develop reading, writing, listening and speaking. So the four skills you have to develop. So one by one you have to pay attention to each of the skill in order to speak English properly. It is not one isolated thing that you can speak English properly. We can see what uh, our uh, small kids also used to speak in English when they used to go to English medium school. So we do not find that our some of our younger or some of our elder students they cannot speak in English properly. It is because of the lack of the habit. Okay, habit of speaking. So as I tell that every skill we have to develop, we have to give time to uh, what develop. Okay, so listening we have to practice. When we listen to our teachers, when we listen to lectures, when we listen to TV, radio, or when listen to YouTube videos, then what we can guess how others speak. So when we try to listen, when we try to understand others speaking, then some what creative ability is developed when we listen to others. So how gradually how serially so we develop. So one line, suppose someone is telling one line, so one by one word we try to what understand. Then this listening is very important, just like reading. So reading is also important, listening is also important, then writing is also important. Okay, so these three other skill apart from speaking, so this will make you perfect. So that's why, so what you do, you gradually try to speak, okay, in front of mirror, or with your friends, or with your relative, or even with your teachers, with your what roommate, or with your classmates, any person who is interested to speak in English. Okay, so in my universities days, in my college days, I used to speak in English with my friends. Okay, so this will what this will um, develop the skill of reading. Okay, skill of speaking. So when you speak, you may make mistakes. So usually we do. Okay, because this is not our own language, we are learning it different language. Even in our own language we make mistakes. So what when we do not pay attention, when we make mistakes, so this thing may happen. So mistake may be there, but we should not hesitate to speak in English. When we speak in English, even initially we do mistake, but gradually all the mistake we can eliminate, we can correct all our mistakes, we can speak English properly. So we have to practice every day, we have to practice. So if you like the video, then like it and share it with your friends. And if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll make more videos on how to speak in English. So thank you very much. Okay, reading is very important. So after reading, so you try to write what you read. Okay, you can write diaries. Okay, So I also used to write diaries in my